Welcome to the MOTO Freak channel. Greetings to all viewers, subscribers, supporters. So to the point. The 2.4 Gdi engine from Hyundai and Kia is a naturally aspirated, non-turbocharged gasoline direct injection engine. Its history and reputation are largely tied to the Theta 2 and new engine families. It was designed to offer a balance of power and efficiency for a range of compact to mid-size vehicles. History and versions. Theta 2 GDI, G4KJ. This is the version most commonly associated with the 2.4 GDI and the engine problems. It's a member of the Theta 2 family, which also includes the problematic 2.0 t-gdi. The G4KJ was introduced around 2010 to 2012. Power output, typically in the range of 175 to 200 HP, 130 to 147 kilowatts, with torque around 230 to 250 Newton meters. Applications, widely used in popular models like the Hyundai Sonata, YF/LF generations, Santa Fe Sport, Tucson, and Kia Optima, TF/JF generations, Sportage, Sorento. New GDI, e.g., G4NC variants in specific markets/applications, while the 2.0 GDI, G4NC, is the primary new GDI. Some larger displacement new engines with GDI technology also exist in certain markets or hybrid applications, though the 2.4 GDI is predominantly linked to the Theta 2 G4KJ. Technology features gasoline direct injection, GDI, and dual continuously variable valve timing, DCET. Review and opinions. The 2.4 GDI, particularly the G4KJ Theta 2 version, has a highly controversial reputation. While offering decent power for a naturally aspirated engine, its reliability record has been significantly problematic. Praise for when healthy. Adequate power. Offers sufficient power for daily driving and highway cruising in midsize vehicles. Smooth operation. Generally smooth and refined when running correctly. Fuel efficiency. GDI technology helps it achieve reasonable fuel economy for its size, especially compared to older port-injected engines. Criticized for severe reliability issues. This is the overwhelming negative. Early versions, in particular, suffered from catastrophic engine failures. Oil consumption, often associated with the internal engine issues. GDI-specific drawbacks, shares the carbon buildup issues common to all GDI engines. Advantages. Decent power. Provides more power than smaller naturally aspirated engines, making it suitable for heavier vehicles. Relatively simple. No turbo lacks the complexity of a turbocharger, meaning fewer potential components to fail in that specific area. Timing chain. Uses a timing chain typically designed for the life of the engine, though issues with the chain or its components can arise if lubrication is compromised. Disadvantages. Catastrophic engine failure. Theta 2 GDI, this is the most infamous and widespread issue. Manufacturing defects, often related to metallic debris during machining or insufficient rod bearing clearance, led to premature wear of connecting rod bearings. This caused knocking sounds, severe oil consumption, and eventually complete engine seizure or failure, sometimes leading to fires. Hyundai and Kia faced numerous class action lawsuits and extensive recalls, offering extended warranties and engine replacements for affected vehicles. Excessive oil consumption. A common symptom of the internal wear issues, e.g., piston rings, bearings. Owners often report needing to add oil frequently. Carbon buildup on intake valves. Like all GDI engines, fuel is injected directly into the combustion chamber, bypassing the intake valves. This leads to carbon deposits accumulating on the intake valves over time, which can cause rough, idle, misfires, reduced power, and decreased fuel economy. Periodic cleaning is often necessary. NOx sensor detection system, KSDS. Issues. Vehicles with these problematic engines often have KSDS software updates that monitor for abnormal engine vibrations, knocking, and can put the car into limp mode or prevent it from starting as a safety measure before catastrophic failure. While intended to prevent serious damage, it often indicates an underlying engine problem. Common faults and breakdowns. Connecting rod bearing failure. The most critical fault, leading to engine knocking and eventual failure. This is often the reason for recalls and engine replacements. Excessive oil consumption, a direct consequence of worn internal components, e.g., piston rings, cylinder walls, or issues related to the above bearing problems. Carbon buildup on intake valves leads to misfires, rough idle, and reduced performance. Timing chain wear / noise. While using a chain, improper lubrication due to the primary engine issues or neglected oil changes can lead to chain stretch or tensioner failure, causing rattling noises. HPFP, high-pressure fuel pump, issues can cause fuel delivery problems, though less prevalent than the bearing issues. Fuel consumption. The 2.4 Gdi's fuel consumption is generally moderate for a non-turbo 2.4-liter engine, but often reported as higher than expected due to its performance. Official figures typically range from 8.5 to 10.0 L/100 km combined WLTP. Real-world consumption. Mixed driving. Most owners report figures between 9.0 to 11.0 L/100 km. City driving or aggressive driving can easily climb to 11.0 to 13.0 L/100 km or more. Highway cruising can be more efficient, but it's not known for being a fuel miser. Timing. The Hyundai/Kia 2.4 Gdi G4KJ engine uses a timing chain. While chains are typically considered for life, the fundamental issues with oil supply and internal wear in this particular engine can compromise the timing chain and its components. Neglected oil changes exacerbate this. If the engine experiences bearing issues, the timing chain may also suffer. Oil type. This engine requires high-quality synthetic oils designed to handle the demands of GDI technology and protect against LSBI, low-speed pre-ignition, even if it's naturally aspirated. Common specifications typically include API SN+/SP or ILSAC GF 6A. Viscosity is usually 5W 30 or 5W 20, depending on the specific model year and climate. Always check your vehicle's owner's manual for the exact recommended oil specification. Oil capacity, generally around 4.8 to 5.5 liters, including the oil filter. Importance. Extremely frequent oil changes with the correct specification oil are absolutely critical for the longevity and reliability of the 2.4 Gdi, especially the G4KJ Theta 2 variant. Due to the known issues, many owners and mechanics strongly recommend significantly shortening the manufacturer's suggested oil change intervals, e.g., every 5,000 to 8,000 kilometers or 6 months, regardless of driving style. Regularly checking and topping up the oil level is also paramount, as oil consumption can be an early warning sign of underlying problems. In summary, the Hyundai/Kia 2.4 Gdi, especially the G4KJ Theta 2 version, is an engine with a notorious reliability history primarily due to widespread manufacturing defects leading to catastrophic connecting rod bearing failures. While Hyundai and Kia have implemented recalls and extended warranties to address these issues, the engine's reputation remains severely tarnished. For anyone considering a used vehicle with this engine, verify recalls and warranty. Ensure all applicable recalls have been performed and understand any extended warranty coverage. Proof of prior engine replacement under recall is a major plus. Comprehensive service history. Demand a full, verifiable maintenance history, with particular attention to oil change frequency and type. Thorough pre-purchase inspection. A detailed inspection by a mechanic highly familiar with these specific engine issues, including listening for knocking sounds, checking for excessive oil consumption, and reviewing fault codes, is absolutely essential. Expect potential issues. Be prepared for potential oil consumption and the need for rigorous maintenance. While newer iterations of Hyundai/Kia engines, SmartStream family, generally show improved reliability, the legacy of the early 2.4 Gdi Theta 2 means it carries significant risk for used car buyers. Thank you for watching the video, and I invite you to subscribe to the MOTO Freak channel. Greetings to everyone and see you in the next episode. See you soon.